Cole Bennett type shots that you can replicate using your cell phone. First up, we have a simple handheld performance scene shot holding the camera at eye level with the artist as a straight on shot. The shot we're after is a commonly used shot by Cole Bennett, and we see this shot in the music video Yeet, Still Countin', directed by Cole Bennett. Now, to achieve this look, throughout the handheld performance scene, I want you to ever so slightly move the camera back and forth, up and down, to the beat of the song. Don't overdo this to the point that the camera is shaking all over the place. Keep the shot laid back. Next, we're going to add two effects to this shot in post-production. First, we're going to add a keyframe in on the artist doing a performance scene. I personally like to keyframe in by 30 to 40% scale. We're currently doing this in Final Cut Pro 10, but keyframes can be done in pretty much every editing platform out there, including Adobe Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, Sony Vegas, and many more. Next, to take this one step further, we're going to add a handheld effect, which again is an effect that should come pre-built into the majority of commonly used editing softwares on the market. You can play around with the amount of handheld effect until you achieve the desired look you're after. Next up, we have a tripod performance scene using a wide angle on your cell phone, and make sure the camera is sitting at eye level with the artist. We see this type of a shot in the Ski Mask the Slump God Alien Sex music video directed by Cole Bennett. Whether you own a wide angle lens such as a moment lens, which we're using in this clip right here, or you simply zoom your camera all the way out on your cell phone and place it into a wide angle focal length, either or works for this. Now, because we're filming a wide angle shot and the cell phone is locked off on a tripod, I want you to direct the artist to stand in one spot and as close to the cell phone as possible, but make sure there is a healthy headspace on the top of the frame. We don't want to cut off the artist's head out of the frame for this shot. You can also direct the artist to use hand movements where their hand movements must be above shoulder height so they are clearly seen. Our next Cole Bennett type shot is an offset tripod shot of the artist doing a performance scene. This type of shot is seen in Babytron Emperor of the Universe, where the tripod is off-centered and tilted to either the left or right. Lock this shot off on a tripod and prompt the artist to either stand still or have them sitting down for this scene. Again, run this performance scene back from the very beginning of the song to the very end. This next Cole Bennett type shot is seen in Lil Yachty Yay Energy music video, where we have another performance scene, but this time pressing record on the cell phone and actually handing the cell phone to the artist. Today's video is sponsored by Epidemic Sound. I've been using Epidemic Sound for 6 years, whether it's for paid client video work or my YouTube content. My favorite feature Epidemic has to offer is their AI video upload song matching tool. Simply upload test footage of a project you're working on to Epidemic Sound, and their AI platform will spit out a long list of songs that match the vibe and pace of your video, saving you hours of finding royalty-free music that fits the vibe of your visuals. Not only do you get a library of thousands of royalty-free music, but you also get access to thousands of realistic sound effects. Click the link below to get a free 30-day trial to Epidemic Sound that can be canceled at any time. No commitment necessary. Now let's get back to the video. Prompt the artist to literally sing the performance scene from the beginning of the song to the end as they're singing into the cell phone lens as a selfie style shot. I like to also direct the artist to implement their hand that's free to point into the camera and use their free hand as much as possible to make sure that the shot isn't bland and boring. Another tip for this as well is to direct the artist to hold the camera up in the air or down at the floor just to capture different angles of the artist while they go through their selfie performance scene. That wraps up our module on how to replicate Cole Bennett type shots for your cell phone music videos. Not only has Cole Bennett literally used these types of shots and camera angles in his own productions, but the majority of the footage I showed you of Cole Bennett's videos of him implementing these techniques in his own videos were also music videos he shot using an iPhone.